Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Ferris from KZST Radio, and I will be your announcer for this afternoon. I'll try to keep you posted on everything going on as we welcome the 122nd Rose Parade right in the middle of the greatest city on the greatest place on the planet Earth, rain or shine, Sonoma County, California. And I think we may get some more rain, too. Hey, we need the rain. Stop laughing. Again, if you have friends at home who want to see the parade, text them ysn365.com. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever heard on KZST our food show on Thursday, that is Heather Irwin from Bike Club Eats and the Press Democrat, the Sonoma County food, the queen of all Epicureans items in the entire county. That's her, the one, the only Heather Irwin. Big round of applause. Thank you. You embarrassed her thoroughly. That felt so good.
I've lost like 15. Yeah, I've lost like 15 pounds. She's lost 21. Yeah, she looks great.
Our Division I banner. This is brought to you by Santa Rosa Recycling and Collection. Kicking off Division I, they are our presenting sponsor. We'd like to thank them very much for all the things they do. They offer weekly garbage service. They are the people that pick up your trash at Santa Rosa Recycling and Collection, leading off the banner. And now, leading our parade. Hi, how are you? Ladies and gentlemen, join us, Grand Marshal of the Luther Burbank Rose Parade, breast cancer survivor, advocate, and award-winning journalist, John London, an ambassador for Amgen's Breakaway from Cancer. An ambassador, and here today. How are you guys? Breakaway from Cancer, a national initiative to increase awareness. Let's welcome John London, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, in case you wondered, she started in Sacramento, California. The way she said we had talked to her the other day, she got her first job was by walking into a TV station saying, "I think I'd like to do news." And they went, "Okay." That's how hard it is to get into television. Now, as the bands come through, we will announce their names and then ask for you to be quiet as they perform for the judges. This is the Montgomery High School Band and Cheer. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause as they come through and perform for our judges this afternoon. You can cheer them along. It's okay. Montgomery High School Band and Cheer. Performing for our judges today. They are followed closely behind by the Franklin Park Co-op Preschool, teaching our children the importance of recycling to the future. Today, in honor of Luther Burbank, they are showing how to compost and enrich soil and reuse rainwater, which may be here any minute. Welcome, guys. Next up, on top of that great big 1934 antique garbage truck from Santa Rosa Recycling Collection, this is our Clown Corps, made up of all kinds of people from local businesses and nonprofits who have made a big donation for the parade for the privilege of being a clown today. Tim Carroll of GMC Financial, Thomas Molina from Latinos Unidos of Sonoma County, Jay Streinsty of Mitch White Insurance Agency, Greg Wilcox of North Bay Home Loans, John Hensley and Tracy Moody of Tri-Counties Bank are on board. Thanks to the Omelet Express for feeding our clowns today. Right behind them, Santa Rosa Recycling and Collection's big giant garbage truck. The split body truck decreases the number of trips through the neighborhood by 1/3. That reduces the greenhouse gases and means less noise in the mornings, and I like that. Next up in our parade, ANOVA specialized education and behavioral therapy services to children with autism and learning differences so that they may blossom into their full potential. Together, ANOVA has launched an exciting new programming, partnering with Mary's Pizza Shack just down the street to become Sonoma County's first sensory-friendly restaurant. Next up, in our parade, Paradise Pet Resorts. This is a premier pet facility in the North Bay with 2 locations, one in Rohnert Park and in Santa Rosa, offering professional daycare, boarding, training, grooming, and of course, big, fuzzy, warm, lovely dogs to play with. You gotta love that. And one of the big groups, Girl Scouts of Northern California. Their history spans 105 years. Dedicated to making the world a better place, the Scouts of Northern California now serves over 50,000 girls from Gilroy to Crescent City. That is a big group of girls that represents the daisies, the brownies, the juniors, the cadets, seniors, and ambassadors. Over 50,000 girls are involved in the Girl Scouts of Northern California. Now, this part of the parade is very rare. They call it a gap. You're now witnessing the Gap here to present. The Gap should be the Gap, but I don't think they're here to present it, so they got a free plug. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the Gap. They may return later this afternoon. We shall see. Wow, this is a big entry. I can't see them from my stand, but I can barely hear them. It looks like Rincon Valley and Herbert Slater Middle Schools are next down there. Just a reminder, oh, here they come, beautiful. That as they perform, we're going to want that you can cheer along, that's fine, but I don't get to say anything once they hit the streets right in front of the judges' stand because they are being judged for the music that they play and the performances they give. But you are more than happy to clap along with the Rincon Valley Herbert Slater Middle Schools. The Rincon Falcon Marching Band and the Slater Spartan Marching Band today joining forces to celebrate recycling into the future here at our fair. They call it the fairest of the fair. They hope for fair weather today. Here they come. Right behind the band, we have Rob driving. I didn't think he could still do that. Wow, that's great. Joss is in there too. They do the country, they're at Froggy 92.9, home of the Stencil Survey, Rob's College of Hollywood Knowledge, and your connection to Froggy's Country Summer. Rob and Joss in the morning, Froggy 92.9. Speaking of the Country Summer, this is a great concert they put on. It's the band Perry on Saturday, Billy Carrington on Sunday, plus Kip Moore, Lady Antebellum, Josh Turner, Chase Rice, and my buddy Frankie Ballard, Chris Jansen, and a whole lot more. They are coming to Sonoma County with a really wonderful concert. Up next, snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? The North Bay Herpetological Society also provides education and assistance, community organizations, animal rescue, and advocacy to help you understand a little more about snakes, doing the reptile rescue. One day they brought a bucket of snakes and dumped them on my feet. You haven't lived until you've had 6 or 7 live rattlesnakes dumped at your feet, and they made sure everything was okay. That's one of the things they do. Snakes are a part of our culture. They're a part of the where we live, and they want to make sure that everyone's taking care of us and the snakes. Our next entry, the Mount Gilead Bible Camp. Epic Adventure calls. Join your friends as they discover what it means with great power at the Mount Gilead Bible Camp located in Sebastopol. Develop your superhero swag as you train on zip lines, test your skills at laser tag and archery, and climb walls. The Mount Gilead Camp hosts an annual summer camp for kids grades 1 through 12. And now, representing reading like books, We like books. We love books. For over 40 years, the Friends of the Library volunteers take time to sort and care for 250,000 donated books, and they want you to get your kids to read. One of the things to do, read with your kids. Not just to them, but with them. Friends of the Library, thank you very much for being here. Right behind them, carrying a banner and doing the work, we have, let's see if I can get it all, Mayor John Sawyer, Vice Mayor Tom Schwedhelm, Council members Julie Coombs, Chris Corsi, Ernesto Oliveras, and Gary Wasaki. Welcome, everybody. Nice horn. Nice work, Chris. First Church is next. First Congressional United Church of Christ. They brought along angels, lots of them. They say it's heaven on earth when we do more than recycle. The First Church has been here for 126 years, and at First Church, stewardship of the earth is very important. Shepherding their resources, caring for the environment, and reducing waste is what it's all about. They brought their angels to help. Brook Hill Elementary. I'll say it again, Brook Hill Elementary. I just love that energy. They're a K through 6 school located at 1850 Vallejo Street in Santa Rosa, a community of about 500 students, all there to have a great time, get into a little enrichment. They're on their 8th year in the parade, and their entry represents the daily recycling effort and to reduce waste at their school. And ladies and gentlemen, Santa Rosa High School Foundation is next up. There's Pandy in the back, representatives of the 1966 class of 66. That's their art car, driven by, I do believe, art teacher Eric. Is that right, Eric? Next up in our parade, Latinos Unidos of Sonoma County. They've been awarding scholarships to Latino students in our community since 1966. We've got another band marching down the street. It's going to be from Maria Carrillo High School, home of the Pumas. Let's hear it for their drum line from Maria Carrillo. Our next entry, Citizens for Healthy Farms and Families. November 6, 2016, the ballot initiative prohibits the raising and growing of GMOs in Sonoma County. It protects Rosa farms and contamination by genetically engineered plant pollen in our families, water life, wildlife, and more. They're here to help save us. And now, after an 8-year hiatus, returning to right here to our parade, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, damas and caballeros, señoritas and señoritos, welcome to Windsor Bloco. They are here to play for you. Next up, brought to you by Luther Burbank Rose Parade Festival, Redwood Credit Union, we bring you the California Highway Patrol. That is John Sloat, and I do believe that is Kerry Post. You'll hear them doing traffic on KZST and pulling people over for using their telephones and not buckling up. Stop that right now. California Highway Patrol, they're also playing the Chips theme, which I think is pretty funny. Santa Rosa Fire Department Honor Guard is next. They are made up of members of the International Association of Firefighters, Local 1401, including the Santa Rosa Fire Department, Rincon Valley. They have participated in the parade since 2002. Right behind them, if you can't figure it out, a huge fire truck. That is a 2002 American LaFrance ladder truck, one of 2 aerial ladder trucks here in the city. That is on the way next, coming just down the street, staffed by some highly trained people. And also the Rosenbauer water tender carries about 3 times the amount of water to the frontline engineers, a whopping 1,500 gallons in that water, 1,500 gallons in that huge water tanker. Again, a proud sponsor of the Luther Burbank Rose Parade, the Redwood Credit Union. We'd like to thank them, and there's Reddy the Redwood right there in the middle of our Redwood Empire. And those are some big shoes, Reddy. Recycling into the future is the theme. Redwood Credit Union, thank you very much. And you know that bear, Cal Fire and Smokey Bear need your help to prevent wildland fires this year. It's going to be drier than ever with a lot of growth. So do be careful. 9 out of 10 wildland fires caused by careless humans. Got a son-in-law who does that. Big round of applause for Smokey making it out here today. Look at the size of that Cal Fire truck. They are serious. Right behind them is the Community and Disaster Response Team, nonprofit volunteer organization with a mission to serve our community. They provide logistical support for Adventist Community Services, American Red Cross, U.S. Civil Air Patrol, and a whole lot more. They have mobile showers, kitchens, food pantries, and just tons of really, when these guys come to your town after, I don't know, maybe a big fire, you are so thankful that they exist. Thank you very much. CDRT, Community Disaster Response Team out of Sebastopol. You can hear them coming down the street. That is the Lawrence Cook Middle School Mustang Band. From Southwest Santa Rosa, keeping this year's theme, the Mustangs will be performing recycled music. I love that. Including Gonna Fly Now. They have also created instruments from recycled materials for their special rendition of Puppy Monkey Baby. I just like saying that. Please give a warm welcome to the Lawrence Cook Middle School Marching Band. Right behind them, big round of applause for their performing for you today, the Santa Rosa Junior College District Police Department from the Santa Rosa JC. Following right behind them, some student cadet interns. The Santa Rosa JC District Police Department serves 30,000 people. And our next entry, Sonoma County Animal Services. They operate the shelter off of Airport Boulevard, providing services like adoptions, licensing, low-cost spay, neuter surgeries, education, rabies control, animal cruelty investigations. The Sonoma County Animal Services. Welcome, welcome to our parade. We're in the middle of the 122nd Rose Parade. It's going on. I'd like to introduce my friend Ted Williams, who has a little something to say. Ted, what do you have to say? Whoops. Let's try this one.
We'll just hand them off like this. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Rose Parade. I hope that you're enjoying your time. I'm going to take over for Brent. We're going to have a wonderful time together. And you know what, a perfect timing right now, as a matter of fact, as we start to do this, because we've got the Sonoma County Sheriff's Search and Rescue crew that are on their way right now. These bright orange shirts that you're going to see coming down here are pretty significant. Why would we be so bright out in the middle of the wilderness? That's kind of going to be seen, right? So that's why we've got these bright shirts. And you'll see the Sonoma County Search and Rescue crew on their way right now. Part of the Sonoma County Sheriff's Office. It's been around longer than the Rose Parade, actually. They were established in 1850, 160 years ago. Leading the group today, the Sonoma County Sheriff's Office Canine Scout and his handler, Dan Negre. Canine Scout is trained in protection, search, and drug sniffing. He lives with Deputy Negre and goes to work with him every single day. Right behind the bright orange shirts, as we were mentioning right now, here they are, a search and rescue team. 50 trained volunteers have put over 8,630 volunteer hours this past year. They work with the Sheriff's Helicopter Henry 1. Search and rescue vehicles behind right now, supporting the SAR team members. Huge round of applause for your volunteers who save people's lives out in the wilderness. Right behind them, you hear the music coming already in the beautiful costumes of Ballet Folklorico Netzahualcoyotl. It's founded in 1996 by current director and choreographer Netza Vidal. Mission is to preserve and celebrate Mexican culture by studying and performing traditional dances. Every region has a distinct costume, music, and dance. They offered classes in Santa Rosa, San Rafael, and Concord. The group has over 140 members. Let's listen and watch them dance. Absolutely beautiful, and the family supporting him right behind him. Well, if you've been out to Charles Schultz, Sonoma County Airport, you've seen the museum out there. It's the Pacific Coast Air Museum. They're floating for the Wings Over Wine Country Air Show coming up September 24th and 25th. The jets are back. Watch thrilling aerobatics and maneuvers by magnificent jets. More thrilling aerobatics by our civilian performers as well. So glad to have PCAM back. June 18th, 2016, the Mustang Roundup as well, and Muscle Car Show. Look at the sign on the side of the truck. Put it in your calendar right now. Enjoy both events that are coming up. September 24th and 25th, Wings Over Wine Country and the Mustang Roundup. June 18th, going to be fantastic. How's everybody doing? You enjoying the day so far? Isn't it great? Beautiful day out here. A couple little sprinkles, no big deal. You look prepared. That's a nice thing. Rained a couple times. Anybody see the bike riders? Amgen Tour, California. Coming up next, the combined 7th through 12th grade Marching Eagles of Rincon Valley Christian School with drum major Max Nunley, band director Jim Humphreys. They've been in all the Rose Parades since 1985. And they have the bicycle built for two, which is awesome. Enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rincon Valley Christian School Marching Eagles. Next up, the Kiwanis, home to the largest youth service programs in the world, global organization of volunteers dedicated to improving the world one child and one community at a time. Serving Sonoma County since 1925, programs including college and music scholarships, book giveaways, support of our local Y's, Scouts, and Howarth Park's Old Town West. Kiwanis believes that kids count and strive to empower youth to make an impact through service and leadership. Kiwanis Club of Santa Rosa. Let's show big support for a company and an organization that shows support themselves, SEIU Local 1021. Learn more about the over 54,000 strong members in Northern California online at SEIU1021.org. Rincon Valley Charter School Band is excited to be one of America's most famous and enduring classic marches. It debuted outside of Philadelphia in 1897. Has been an official national march of the United States of America since 1987. Put your hands together. The Rincon Valley Charter School Band, John Philip Sousa's The Stars and Stripes Forever. charter schools located in East Santa Rosa. They provide high-quality middle school education in a small school setting. Students benefit from small class sizes, increased access to technology, including laptop computers for each student, and a variety of elective courses that can be taken while enrolled in both Spanish and band. Take advantage of all the booths that are down a little bit farther down the parade route as well. There's all kinds of things to see with the Amgen Tour of California. The bike riders have come in. They've been giving the yellow jersey to the national leader of the women's course of the Amgen Tour of California just a few minutes ago. That was very exciting. Good for that rider. The men's riders, too, came in so fast, they went on the King Ridge Grand Fondo route just moments ago. The Rankin Valley Union School District is located in the heart of Sonoma County and serves the children, parents, and community of northeastern Santa Rosa. We've got the Rankin Valley Royals marching band right now, 5th and 6th grade elementary students. The Royals exemplify Rankin Valley School District's commitment to excellence in academic and musical education. They're thrilled to be here on this fine day to share their music with the beautiful town of Santa Rosa. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rankin Valley Royals Marching Band. I love the fact they're wearing bike helmets on the Amgen Tour Day. That's fantastic. Info Store is North Bay leader in only locally owned full-service business record storage provider with a full-scale environmentally controlled vault, on-site mobile, off-site certified shredding service done by Alligator, digital document conversion services, and the capacity to store 1 million cubic feet of records. If you're using any other vendor, including self-storage for business record storage, 806 Info Store, and mention Rose Parade, and they're going to save you 20% just for doing that. In business since 1994, Info Store. Oh, you're going to flip over this one. Is Santa Rosa Gymnastics Center. Santa Rosa Gymnastics has participated in the Rose Parade for over 26 years, and they've been teaching the sport of gymnastics in our community for 41 years. In front of you, gymnasts of all ages and competitive levels, demonstrating some basic tumbling, dance, and stunting. Sit back, watch these Rose-like gymnasts boogie, flip, and bloom before your eyes. The music of downtown Santa Rosa Gymnastics Center. Here they come. Oh, those are great flips right there. Round offs and flips and turns and dance moves all together. Santa Rosa Gymnastics. Welcome Peace in Medicine and their fabulous Space Odyssey, complete with David Bowie clones, Space Disco Queens, all made from recycled materials. Peace in Medicine offers alternatives and support and healing. You can learn more going online, peaceinmedicine.org. Here's Peace in Medicine now. Right behind them, the Division Banner 3 from Sutter Health. Thank you to Sutter Health and Division 3 sponsoring today's parade. Sutter Health recently opened a 5-star next-generation hospital in Santa Rosa just off 101. The new Sutter Santa Rosa Regional Hospital is a community-based, not-for-profit hospital serving Sonoma County and the neighboring communities. The legacy of Sutter Santa Rosa Regional Hospital started in 1867 as a small community hospital at the corner of Humboldt and Cherry Streets in Santa Rosa. In 1936, the hospital relocated to Chenate Road, and now the brand new facility on Mark West Springs opened in 2014. Division 3 of the Luther Burbank Rose Parade and Festival, sponsored by Sutter Health. Now let's welcome the North Bay Company Santa Rosa Army Recruiting Center. Proud to be a part of the 122nd Annual Luther Burbank Rose Parade and Festival. The Army is composed of two distinct and equally important components, the active component and the reserve components. The North Bay Company Santa Rosa Army Recruiting Center. Special thanks to our media partner as well, YSN 365. YSN stands for Youth Sports Network, which is comprised of videos, news, and information about local youth sports launched by Dave Cox. Dave's filming today's program and will be streaming live at roseparadefestival.com, and from today's feed he'll be producing a DVD. Make sure you can order your copy of the 122nd Annual Parade. Hi Shirley Zane. Nice to see you. Sonoma County Supervisor Shirley Zane, supporting and getting women on bikes and riding and all kinds of good stuff. Sonoma County United Veterans Council. Stephen Weigert selected as the 2016 Veteran of the Year by the 42 veterans groups of Sonoma County. Combat Wounded Marine. Right behind them, 1894, the first Rose Parade was won by the Native Sons Float. We've got the Native Sons of the Golden West. And now, the Pioneer High Comstock Middle Schools. Let's listen to the Pioneer High Comstock Middle Schools Band. Right behind the band, the Early Day Gas Engine and Tractor Association, Branch 31, formed in 1957, a national organization. The purpose: stimulate interest in collecting, restoring, preserving, and exhibiting gas and oil engines, gas and diesel tractors, power-driven farm machinery, and anything else they can put together and clean up and paint John Deere green. That's a nice looking tractor you got there, sir. Also want to check out the Jack London State Park in Glen Ellen for the North Coast Draft Horse and Mule Day Plow Day and Sebastopol Gravenstein Apple Fair in Regal Ranch Park on August 13th and 14th. And thanks for supporting the Early Day Gas Engine and Tractor Association. This train engine looking device coming down here, the Sonoma County Voiture 338 of the 40 and 8. The 40 and 8 draws its origin from World War I. And they're awarding scholarships, nursing scholarships at Santa Rosa Junior College. In 1920 in Philadelphia, the 40 and 8s was founded with the proven members of the American Legion as a playground of the Legion. And they're involved in the community with funds, flea markets, helping out. Sonoma County Voiture 338 of the 40 and 8. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the veterans of Foreign War Post 1844 of Santa Rosa. These veteran posts proudly sponsored by West Coast Diesels. Nice looking truck, sir. Join West Coast Diesels for their first annual truck pull right here at the Sonoma County and Santa Rosa Fairgrounds, June 25th. And thank you, AmVets, for all you do. Ladies and gentlemen, stand for our vets and give them a salute. Right behind them, other people to be very proud of, Cub Scout Pack 25. First through fifth graders, a place to build friendships, a place to see classmates, a place to go on special trips. Pack 25. Another band for us, the Elsie Allen Marching Band of Elsie Allen High School. Right behind the band again, stand for the colors, the Marine Corps League Santa Rosa Detachment 686. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonoma County's own, the Marine Corps League of Santa Rosa. The Marine Corps League, a group of honorably discharged Marines and Corpsmen, putting on the Marine Corps birthday luncheon every November 5th. November 10th. Let's make sure we get the dates right, absolutely. The Marine Corps Reserve as well, officers who have led our personnel in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan. They've done what our country asks of them. All gave some gave all. Very impressive large vehicle behind that too, the military vehicle, 1944 Dodge Weapons Carrier, a WC-51. This is a group called MOMS, Mothers of Military Service Members. All volunteer, nonprofit charitable organization exists to support the men and women serving in the United States Armed Services. Their mission of MOMS, provide comfort and home care packages for those serving abroad, as well as moral support and camaraderie to their families. To date, MOMS has sent over 120,000 pounds to our troops. Learn more at momssonomacounty.org. Thank you for your work as well. Coming up behind, the California Historical Artillery Society is a 501c3 dedicated to the life and times of the military horse. Being one of the largest mounted artillery units in the world, they serve for funerals and living history events using rescued standard breed horses. Today, the 1860s replica cannon and limber is being towed by a 1980s historical Army vehicle. California Historical Artillery Society invites you to its yearly living history reenactment, Civil War Days in Duncan's Mills in July. It's going to be a blast, as they like to say. Behind them, a group that really does so much for children. The Sonoma County Arabian Band Shriners support Shriners Hospitals for Children who provide free medical services for children under 18 with severe burns, scoliosis, spinal deformities, missing or deficient limbs, cleft palate, other conditions. No man stands as tall as when he stoops to help a child. Sonoma County Arabian Band Shriners. The Keystone Cop Patrol is coming up. The Ben LA Shrines as well, under the leadership of Captain Bill Pinkerton. This unit was formed in 1963. Typical policeman of the 1920s, the Keystone Cops was modeled like the English Bobby. And these guys have so much fun out here. The group consists of several cops with a few prisoners as well. They like to use a little flatbed Model T as a paddy wagon. Model T is the captain's car, and the Model T for the other riders And some mini cars, some old motorcycles, and unusual things as well. You hand me a ticket? That's what I like. Whoops. Really? My car's overdone on the parking. Okay, thank you. I'm sided with the Keystone Cops for never stopping to smell the roses. And I think everything is coming up roses. Guilty. Guilty as charged. Thank you, Captain. Here comes the Job's Daughters, Bethel number 300 of Santa Rosa. The Job's Daughters International has participated in the Rose Parade annually for over 30 years. Job's Daughters is a girls' organization between 10 and 20 that teaches timeless values such as respect for the parents and elders and loved ones. Job's Daughters International, with the honored Queen, Luciana Davis, Senior Princess, Shelby Rodan, Junior Princess, Elsie Castro, and Treasurer Bella Vest, and Grand Bethel Senior Custodian, Catalina Davis. Here's Cecilia Curley right now representing the Sonoma County Fair as the 2016 Wine Country Rodeo Queen. Ceci's traveling to the state promoting Wine Country Rodeo and the 8th Annual Sonoma County Fair opening July 22nd through August 7th. And let's not forget the Bucket Brigade right behind Ceci as well. Nice job. And this is Marianne Reese of Sebastopol riding her beautiful purebred Arabian Stallion, My Royals Basque. Barn name simply Mighty. Marianne's Arabian theme, costume beautiful. I don't know why this one seems like an awfully nice float on the way up here. And see, what is it? 100.1. There it is. It's the KZST float, ladies and gentlemen, Sonoma County's radio station. Honoring Sonoma County's hometown hero, Sebastopol gym teacher Mariah Volk, founder of ShoesForKids.com. The mission, providing one good pair of athletic shoes for every child who needs them so every kid can get in the game. Debbie Abrams is on the floor right now. Debbie! Middays, 9 to 2, Debbie Abrams right there. She is so much fun. Thank you to Friedman's Home Improvement Division 4 sponsoring today's parade. Huge contributor to our community, donating time, energy, and products. Thank you to Friedman's for the support of the Rose Parade in the community. And the Division 4 banner at the Luther Burbank Rose Parade and Festival, sponsored by Friedman's Home Improvement. Coming up right now, Pearl Harbor survivors, age 93, Larry Petretti, served aboard the USS Whitney, a destroyer tender at the time of December 7th, 1941, Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. The event that thrust the United States into World War II, serves as president of the Pearl Harbor Survivors North Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, Pearl Harbor survivor Larry Petretti. American hero, 94-year-old Daryl Schumard, Army Air Corps, flew P-47 fighter planes over Germany in World War II. He bailed out of his plane after a mid-air collision and captured by the Germans, was held prisoner of war until liberation on April 29, 1945. Today, we get to salute him, 94-year-old American hero, Daryl Schumard of the United States Army Air Corps. Friedman's Home Improvement celebrating 70 years of recycling, repurposing, and reducing in Sonoma County. The three cyclists are riding tandem to lead the way from the Golden Gate Bridge to Luther Burbank Gardens. Friedman's float is made of 95% recycled, reused, and repurposed materials by Santa Rosa store team members. And proud to be a certified green business member, Friedman's would like to thank its loyal customers for their business and for helping them become 70 years strong since 1946. Sonoma County Supervisor of the 1st District, Susan Gorin, right now. Supervisor Gorin represents the 1st District of Sonoma County, including Bennett Valley, Rankin Valley, Oakmont, the city of Sonoma, and the adjacent unincorporated communities of Kenwood, Agua Caliente, Glen Ellen, El Verano, Boys Hot Springs, Shellville, and Vineburg. Wow, that's a lot. Elected in 2012, she's doing such a great job. Thank you so much, Susan Gorin. Mountain Mike's Pizza, proud to be a part of the 122nd Annual Luther Burbank Rose Parade and Festival. Mountain Mike's Pizza, pizza the way it ought to be. In my hand and in my mouth. Find them online at mountainmikespizza.com. Here comes Luther Burbank on his bicycle. Well, not really. Luther rode between his Santa Rosa home and the experimental gardens of his Sebastopol farm. He did it in a 3-piece suit and hat. Oh, man. Hey, the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 134. Troops have been around for 55 years, one of the oldest Boy Scout troops in the area. They bring that Boy Scout program to 30 youth members and a combination of citizenship, leadership, training, physical fitness, and environmental stewardship through the program of challenging outdoor experiences. Troop 134 of the Boy Scouts of America. I've got the Santa Rosa Charter Schools for the Arts coming up. You can hear the whistle right now. It's the 5th year the Santa Rosa Charter School of the Arts has participated in the Luther Burbank Rose Parade, led by drum major Preston Sechrist. The band and the dance and flag teams are performing the medley Hi-Ho and Whistle While You Work. And the fashionable trash bag accessories they're wearing will be recycled and reused at the school. Ladies and gentlemen, Santa Rosa Charter School for the Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand for the folks who get out there and volunteer and help everybody? The American Red Cross. From past to present, the American Red Cross serves California for more than 117 years. Thanks to dedicated volunteers and donors, the Red Cross helps people prevent, prepare for, and respond to local emergencies right here in Santa Rosa and disasters across the nation and around the world. Right now, you'll get the point on this one. It's On Guard Fencing's 3rd year participating in the parade, and the young fencers couldn't be more excited. Just stay inside the parade route, would you please? The equipment where they're wearing is the same as worn in the classes, helping make fencing one of the safest sports you can find, believe it or not. Olympic-style weapons and replica historical weapons, things that they dedicate themselves to learning about. They're ready to stand with us and learn the skills to wield a quick and daring blade. You can find out more about them with On Guard Fencing. Rolling along in the Luther Burbank Rose Parade, the Resurrection Roller Girls. Resurrection Roller Girls, Sonoma County's premier competitive roller derby league. They strive to embody specific core values, including hard work, community involvement, motivation, perseverance, respect for diversity, and continuous personal development. If you're interested in checking out roller derby, talk to these folks, Resurrection Roller Girls. Let's hear it for our next one, the Seahorse Carpet Care. When you need refreshingly clean carpets and area rugs, call Terrence Seahorse Carpet Care. Here's the Filipino-American Association of Rohnert Park. Large community, the Filipino community here throughout the Bay Area, and right here in Rohnert Park, the Filipino-American community. Another group that does an amazing job, the Salvation Army of Santa Rosa, has been in Sonoma County for over 105 years, providing programs and services to the needy residents and family, tutoring and mentoring, transitional living, and adult rehabilitation. The Salvation Army of Sonoma County. Hope that you're taking note of all these nonprofit organizations that are coming by. They could always use your help. You can look them up online. That's the nice thing about having online services, is just check them out, donate to them, get involved, become a volunteer. It means so much to them, means so much to the community that they serve. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, another band, I love it too, the Rancho Gatati High School Marching Band. The marching band and color guard under the direction of Tim Decker and led down the street by drum major Elizabeth Jones. It's an award-winning Rancho Gatati marching band, recognition by performing in some of the world's greatest venues across the United States. The presidential inaugural parade, the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to the Rancho Gatati High School Marching Band. Rancho Gatati High School Marching Band. Right behind them, the 5 participating Santa Rosa Rotary Clubs. This year's Rose Parade, 3rd time since 2011. The Walkers are presenting Interact Clubs for youth ages 12 through 18, and Rotaract Clubs for young adults 18 to 30 represent the future of Rotary. Rotary Clubs International and Rotary Clubs right here in Sonoma County. Good job, you guys. Hey, a big thanks to Luther Burbank Savings for joining us as the Division 5 sponsor in today's parade. Luther Burbank Savings efforts center on making a positive impact on the markets where they live and work, as represented by their support of many local events and organizations through financial contributions, resource donations, and staff volunteering. Thank you, Luther Burbank Savings, for all you do in our community and your continued sponsorship of the Luther Burbank Rose Parade. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of young ladies who really represent Sonoma County well. We've got Miss Sonoma County and Miss Sonoma County's Outstanding Teen. Miss Sonoma County 2016 is Hannah Mafia. 2016 Sonoma County, Hannah Mafia is a lifetime resident of Windsor, 19-year-old graduate of Santa Rosa High and recipient of the Presidential Fitness Award and Honor Roll every semester. Hannah is currently a student at the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. This summer, Hannah is going to represent Sonoma County at the Miss California pageant. And Sonoma County's Outstanding Teen 2016, Siobhan Hoff. She's a resident of Rohnert Park and a top GPA junior at Rancho Gatati High School. An accomplished Irish step dancer with plans of becoming a cardiologist. Siobhan will compete this summer at the Miss California's Outstanding Teen pageant in Fresno. It's the Strawberry School Marching Eagles coming up. The Strawberry Elementary is California Distinguished School. Let's hear it for the Marching Eagles from Strawberry School. the Strawberry School Marching Eagles. Make sure you say thank you to all these incredible organizations around Sonoma County that have offered their support to make the Luther Burbank Rose Parade and Festival so much fun for you to come down and enjoy right here in Santa Rosa. And by the way, thanks for listening to 100.1 KZST. I'm Ted Williams. I'm your morning news guy and afternoon news guy. Here's the Cesar Chavez Language Academy, Cycle Through Our Garden. Public Spanish-English dual immersion charter school. The mission is to create a family and community-centered environment that promotes a rigorous academic environment which creates bilingual, biliterate, and multicultural quality education for all students. Cesar Chavez Language Academy. There's a whole bunch of them right now. All the flowers on the float were made from recycled materials by the students of Cesar Chavez Language Academy. The designer of the school's t-shirt is Luis Angel Herrera Boragui. And a beautiful flower. Thanks so much for that from the Cesar Chavez Language Academy. Si se puede.
Okay, that was good. But I want to see everybody get into a little freestyle. So 1, 2, 3, let's get into it. Ready? 1, 2, 3,
There they go, the Cesar Chavez Language Academy and supporters Si Se Puede. Learn to Dance, the Arthur Murray Dance Center in Santa Rosa specializes in teaching couples and singles to dance the most popular and enduring dance styles, swing, salsa, tango, and waltz, to name a few. They teach tailored programs as well to meet your interests and busy schedule. Whether you want to learn a few dances on a social level or your dream is to become a competitive dancer that can help you achieve your individual goals, the best way to get started is to come in for a free introductory lesson, the Arthur Murray Dance Studio, and you can sign up at SonomaDanceSport.com. The Julie Nation Academy, established in 1972, Julie Nation Academy has been launching careers in the entertainment industry for over 44 years. Julie Nation Academy offers training in self-improvement, fashion, and photo modeling, and TV and film acting, as well as offers local and national job placement assistant. Julie Nation also hosts Northern California's largest model and talent showcase for performers to audition for a panel of licensed agents and casting directors. The Julie Nation Academy. Now let's give a big warm Sonoma County welcome to Century High School from Hillsboro, Oregon. The award-winning marching band has taken first place in Winter Guard Scholastic A in the Northwest, first place in Winter Percussion Northwest, and a top 10 finisher in jazz and concert and marching for over a decade. Let's give it up for Century High School, home of the Jaguars, from Hillsboro, Oregon. Come on, Sonoma County, let's make them feel welcome. Visiting from Hillsboro, Oregon. Century High School from Hillsboro, Oregon, marching Jaguars. Oh, colorful bunch behind them, the Sonoma County Roller Derby, established in 2007. Participate in the Rose Parade every year since they came to be, and look forward to year after year enjoying the fans and getting to know the community, plus all the floats and wonderful things out here. You got to see the Sonoma County Roller Derby. It is so much fun. Check them out. The Sonoma County Roller Derby and the Roller Derby float coming up. You just got to see the dog in the driver's window of the truck as it goes by. It's just got a cool look. Okay, no clotheslining. No slamming. West County Transportation Agency is a joint powers agreement formed of and by 16 school districts in 1988 in Sonoma County, establishing and operating and maintaining a pupil transportation agency, regular route service. They want to remind you to be safe out there, and when you see the red lights, please stop. A safety reminder from the drivers and from the California Highway Patrol. Nearly half the fleet's made up of clean-burning compressed natural gas buses serving a variety of school districts in Sonoma County. West County Transportation Agency. We've got a classic 1963 Lincoln Continental convertible. Love those suicide doors on this. Industrial Karting and Global Materials Recovery Services. This beautiful classic car is owned by Charlie Harden, Sr., the co-owner of Industrial Karting and Global Materials Recovery Services. Local recyclers behind the wheel. U.S. Marine veteran and close friend of the Harden family, Gary Fowle. Thank you, Gary. Tough job you got today driving that car. Oh, it's awful, yeah. What a beautiful car. Marquest Area Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center, thanks for being a part of the Rose Parade this afternoon. It's called Burning Ice. Fresh out of the principal's office, a young, wild, untamed rock band taken after a gold trophy in the Apple Blossom Parade. Let's listen to Burning Ice. Burning Ice. Then the active 2030 Club number 50 of Santa Rosa. This is a crazy bunch of people, a volunteer organization providing young adults with an opportunity for personal growth, friendships, and leadership development. And they help put on the fireworks celebration on the 4th of July, Red, White, and Boom. You got to check that out. Wonder Bread 5 will be there. McKenna Faith in Kingsborough. It's going to be awesome. Right behind them, the Thanksgiving Lutheran Church. Thanksgiving Lutheran, where everybody is welcome to come as you are. It's located in the corner of Fulton and College. They believe that God is our caretaker, and they're called to be caretakers of our planet. Recycling is a great way to care for the precious resources and being a part of a good steward of the planet. Thanksgiving Lutheran Church. Sometimes little gaps in between gives you a breath in a sense to get your hands to relax a little bit, because we want you to applaud for every one of them as they come by and show your enthusiasm for the different floats and parades and walkers and riders, musicians that are in the Rose Parade here in Santa Rosa. And this is the 10th year that the Santa Rosa Accelerated Charter School has been in the Rose Parade. Recycling into the future, a great Sousa March, El Capitan. Today's performance, we hope that you recycle Sousa's popularity well into the future. Santa Rosa Accelerated Charter School. I swear some of those instruments are bigger than they are. I'm not sure how they're doing that. Sometimes you just gotta go. Mr. Reuter of Sonoma County. Sorry, had to go there. Sorry. Mr. Reuter Plumbing, Mr. Reuter of Sonoma County, providing a full range of 24-hour plumbing, drain cleaning, sewer, and septic services. Right behind them, Shotokan Karate. Shotokan Karate Leadership School, Sonoma County's preeminent martial arts character and leadership development school. You'll see some of the demonstrations of Shotokan. 30,000 classes in Santa Rosa since 1981, the first time in the Rose Parade. Get a kick out of Shotokan. Stanley Steamer, first carpet cleaning company to be certified in removing 94% of common household allergens. Anybody got allergies this year? Oh, Sonoma County's Stanley Steamer deep cleaning process effectively removes dust, pollen, pet dander, and other microscopic pollutants that collect in your carpet, making your home cleaner and healthier. Stanley Steamer. We know the cleaner home is a healthier home. Farmers Insurance, Agent Antonio Trejo. If you're recycling your insurance statement every month, if so, bring it to Agent Trejo's for review. Farmers Insurance Agent Antonio Trejo, serving Sonoma County since 2005. Here comes the Hillcrest Marching Band. Well, if the science fiction of Star Wars isn't scary enough, how about Blind Scream Haunted House? The entry you've all been waiting for, Blind Scream's Haunted House. Evil doctor loves to recycle body parts. His band of lumbering zombies, happy to reuse arms, legs, and brains, you name it, scary or Blind Scream this fall, where the terror are always fresh, even if the body parts aren't. Meet Doc and his creations, blindscream.com. Thanks for giving me a hand. I appreciate it. Reach out and touch somebody with another hand. The gentleman on the bicycle's the head of the game, as you can tell. Putting his neck out for that one, I'm telling you. Street sweepers from Santa Rosa are going to be coming through as well, and recycling. The fun continues at the Festival of Family Fun immediately following the parade. Thank you for attending the 122nd Luther Burbank Rose Parade and Festival. Make sure you go to the free entertainment, the booths, the awards, the nonprofit booths, and everything else. Polly's Garage, Pointless Sisters, Windsor Blocko. Wouldn't be possible without the support of many businesses and individuals. Thank the businesses for the support, and thank you for coming to the parade. I'm Ted Williams from KZST. Enjoy your day. Thanks so much for coming to the parade today. Really appreciate you being out here at the 122nd Luther Burbank Rose Parade here in Santa Rosa. Have a great day.